You're listening to a special presentation of The John LeBang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 7. Donald and the Twittering Ding Dongs.
Is it done yet?
No, we're about ready to turn it on. Leroy, put the TV on right now.
Okay, Uncle Shady. Oh, I can't wait. Ditsy's there tonight.
That doesn't mean she's going to be picked to be on.
Oh, I hope she is.
All right, keep it down now. It's starting.
Here it comes from the Banger Studios in Detroit, Michigan. It's the Big League Game Show. The Donald is right. Ditzy Snooper, come on down. Gory Canuck, come on down. Illegal Martinez, come on down. Your tonight's contestants on The Donald is Right. And now here's your host. It's the Donald.
Thank you. Let's get tonight's festivities started. Here's the first prize.
It's a trip to North Korea. You and the guests can stay at the luxurious Trump Palace in Pyongyang. Enjoy 7 nights of this hidden wonder. Take part in a basketball game, tour the slave labor camps, and visit their world-famous nuclear test sites. The trip includes a one-way flight and a free donkey rental. All this can be yours if your price is right.
You mean the Donald is right.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Whatever. Now that's a huge prize. Ditzy, you're looking sexy today. What's your bid?
Hi, Don. I'll pass. And thank you for the compliment.
Gordy, welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, eh?
So what's your bid?
I bid $800, eh?
Hopefully that's in American. $800 to the Canadian. Mr. Martinez, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, I'm happy to be here, man. Buenos dias.
Yeah, and bony tacos to you too. What's your bid?
Oh, I bid $1, man.
That's it? Just $1? That sound, ladies and gentlemen, means one of our contestants has hit the number exactly. That's so huge. Now let's find out who's the winner. Could I have the envelope, please? Thank you, Stormy. Oh, this is huge. The price is $1. Mr. Martinez, you're the winner.
What you mean I win with $1, man? I didn't want to win that.
That's how it goes. Here's your escort. Ice, take him away.
Oh, man, I want to stay, man. Want for more, man.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Martinez.
Hey, man, this is entrapment, man.
Enjoy your trip.
Hey, man, don't take my shoes, man. Annika, man, Annika.
See what happens when you make deals with countries? They get our Mexicans, we get their nukes. Now we're down to our final 2 contestants. And since she's got bigger boobs than you, I'm gonna fire you. She wins.
I'm a contestant, eh?
Well, I'm firing you as a contestant. Now get out of here before I deport your ass back to Canada.
This is a bogus show, eh?
Listen, I've had it with you. Ice, take him away. Throw him in the river and let him swim back to Canada. Ditzy, you're the big winner. And for winning, you get to have a job at the White House, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I never win anything.
You're a big league winner. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this huge show. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Come on, Ditzy. Let me grab you in your well, at least her boobies are looking good.
What just happened?
I think you just lost your girlfriend.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have money. Doesn't matter how old the D is. As long as it's producing, the women like it.
What do you mean by the D?
That's probably another reason why you lost her.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Don't worry about it. Something else will come along, I'm sure.
You think so?
Either that or you can get a Camel. I need another beer.
Mr. President, you have the leader of North Korea on the line for you.
Put him through. Kim.
Thank you for taking my call, most honorable Donald.
How you doing?
I am not happy about nuclear deal.
What's the problem, Kim? I thought we negotiated a deal. I get my hair cut like yours, and you give up your nukes.
I
cutting your hair is not getting the same haircut. The deal is off.
You know how hard it was to get a haircut like yours and still look cool?
Are you saying my hair is not cool?
Well, have you looked in the mirror, Kim? You look like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall on his head, wearing glasses and a funny suit.
Are you mocking me?
I don't need to mock you, Kim. Your look mocks yourself. Stylistically, it's a huge fail.
I take great offense at that.
Not trying to offend you, Kim. It's just how it is. Your little roly-poly dictator, Kim. And I'm the D. That's for Donald Trump. That's me.
The deal is off, and I shall fire a nuke at you.
Give it your best shot, Kim. Remember when you fired at Hawaii and we shot it down and then called it a false alarm? That was a huge fail. That's why we're talking now.
Then I want to negotiate a better deal.
How about I throw in Dennis Rodman as a bonus?
Not good enough. We need a basketball team. I want the Pistons.
Well, I'll see what I can do. But don't hold your breath, Kim. This is it. You don't like the deal? I'm gonna have to deal with you in the most violent way.
You mean war?
No, I'm gonna have to go back to tweeting about you. Oh, look at the time. I gotta meet Stormy for lunch. Talk to you later, Kim. Bye. Oh, that's huge. So huge. Oh, huge.
Mr. President,
What is it?
President Putin is on the line for you, sir.
Tell him I'll call him back. I'm in the middle of something right now.
He says it's urgent, sir.
Stormy, we'll have to continue this later. Agent Pierce,
Yes, Mr. President.
please escort the young lady out.
Yes, Mr. President.
Take her out the secret way.
Yes, Mr. President.
Then inform Jack Bauer I want to talk to him.
Yes, Mr. President.
All right, Ditzy, put him on.
President Putin, you're on the line with Mr. Donald.
Lad, how you doing?
I wanted to know what you intend to do about North Korea.
I'm working on it, Vlad. That little pudgy guy's a tough cookie. He's always wanting something more. Deal's never good enough.
I advise you to deal with it very soon.
I'm doing my best, but I got a huge amount of things on the plate at the moment.
Do not waste time, Mr. President.
I'll call Kim right now.
Very well. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Talk to you later, Vlad. Ditzy,
Yes, Mr. President.
get Kim Ding Dong on the phone for me.
He's not accepting our calls, Mr. President.
Well, keep trying. I've got to use the presidential retreat, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Mr. President.
I better tweet a new status. This is the Donald, dropping a deuce right now. How's that, Nancy Pelosi? Hashtag drop it like a deuce. You know, Leroy, that's what I'm talking about. I know, Uncle Shady, now that's a good movie. You can say that again. That's a good movie? Well, that was rhetorical, Leroy, but whatever. It was pretty quiet after the movie, huh? That's what happens when they kill everybody off, Leroy. People are in shock, and they don't know what to say. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next movie. I don't know, Leroy, but I wish I had a gauntlet. You do, Uncle Shady? Damn right I do. How come? What are you, crazy? You could do anything you want with it. Well, what would you do with it, Uncle Shady? Well, let's see. First thing I would do is get rid of all the stupid people, Leroy. Just like Thanos, Uncle Shady? Well, I wouldn't kill them. I'd just put them far away so none of us had to deal with them. Okay. Then the second thing I would do is get rid of all the ugly people. Then what would you do? Well, the third thing I would do, Leroy, is the most important. What's that, Uncle Shady? Well, isn't it obvious? I'd have me an army of naked women at my beck and call. But what if they don't want to be there, Uncle Shady? Oh, they'll want to be there, Leroy. With the gauntlet, I could keep every one of them happy. Even you could keep a woman happy, Leroy. What do you mean, Uncle Shady? Well, you wouldn't need Viagra with the gauntlet, Leroy. You wouldn't have to go to the grocery store. And if they spend all your money, you could just snap your fingers and make some more. I wish I could have one then, Uncle Shady. Well, you're not strong enough, Leroy. I don't understand. Didn't you listen to Thanos? What'd he say, Uncle Shady? He said only the badasses could wield the gauntlet. And trust me, Leroy, you're not a badass. Now enough of this chit-chat. Let's sneak in and watch it again. But they got assigned seats, Uncle Shady. Well, if all the seats are taken, we'll pretend we're ushers. But we don't have uniforms, Uncle Shady. Leroy, just shut up. Now let's go.
Mr. President, the leader of North Korea is on the line for you.
Put him on.
Yes, Mr. President. Mr. Ding Dong, you're on the line with the president.
Thank you for taking my call, Most Honorable Donald.
Kim, are we smoothing this out? Can we still have our meeting in June?
I believe it is possible if you pay for my room.
Listen, I'll hook you up in Trump Tower anytime. You want Dennis Rodman there? How about Stormy? We can make it happen.
Could I possibly meet Chuck Norris? I am a big fan.
Let me give him a call. Is there anything else I can do before I get off? There's a guy on the radio I gotta call soon.
No, I am very pleased for now. I look forward to our meeting.
Sounds great, Kim. Say hello to Hillary. Ditzy, call that radio show.
Which one, Mr. President?
That one with the guy with the long hair that nobody listens to.
Right away, sir.
I'm kinda hungry. You think you can have somebody make me up a sandwich?
What are you hungry for?
Send me up a strawberry jam sandwich.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. We couldn't afford strawberry jam.
Maybe get me some tacos then.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. Unfortunately, tacos aren't in the budget.
Well, can we send someone out to Timmy Ho's to pick me up a bagel or something? Don't I get along with the Jews?
I'm sorry, Mr. President. That's a Canadian company. They're boycotting you.
Oh, that's sad. So sad. Send one of the Secret Service over to Taco Smell.
Again, Mr. President, they're boycotting you.
Oh, geez. Do you have a suggestion then?
There's a beef stroganoff place right around the corner.
I don't think that's a good idea. Someone might accuse me of collaborating with the Russians.
You're probably right, Mr. President.
Here's the plan. Just send somebody out to get some Cheetos. It's huge.
Whatever you say, Mr. President.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we haven't gone out to the phones in a long time, so we're going to open them up for you. Feel free to call us on that special banger hotline. You know the number. Our first call is coming from Washington, D.C. Donald, what say you?
John, what are you talking about? The wall'll be great. It'll be huge.
But the story was Mexico was going to pay for it.
Well, we needed help from Canada. Those damn Canucks, you know? They can't even win at their own hockey game. Go Las Vegas. They're huge.
Okay, thanks for your call. Now out to Chicago. Peppa, you're on the John LeBang Show.
Oh, honey, I love that Black Panther movies. That T'Challa was sexy.
Okay, is that all you want to say?
Next to Obama, I like T'Challa.
Okay, thanks for your call. Up next, we're going out to Austin, Texas. Alex, AJ, what say you?
So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to punch this guy in the throat. I'm thinking, how hard am I going to punch him? That's what I'm thinking whenever something like that's going on. I can't help it.
Thanks for your call. Over to Montreal. Wilfred, you're up next on the John LeBang Show. Our next call, out to Oregon. RB, you're on the John LeBang Show. Hello? Can you speak up? Call us again later, and thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Ottawa, Canada. Gordy, you're on the John LeBang Show.
It's not fair, eh?
What do you mean it's not fair?
Las Vegas got a hockey team, eh? And they're winning, eh?
Well, why isn't it fair?
Because hockey's our game, eh?
And when's the last time a Canadian team has been to the Stanley Cup?
Oh, I don't know, eh? But it's just not fair, eh? And now I gotta pay more for cable, eh?
Why do you got to pay more for cable?
'Cause it comes from the States, eh? And Trump put a tariff on them, eh?
I don't think he put a tariff on that.
Maybe it was Trudeau, eh?
Okay, thanks for your call. Now back to Washington, D.C. Ditzy, you're up next.
Hi, John. Long time I haven't talked to you, John.
What's going on, Ditzy?
Oh, I'm just enjoying my new job, John.
Yeah, you're working with the Donald now, aren't you?
Well, you could say that.
Well, what's your comment?
Oh, I just wanted to say that fat, bloated baby mama goes through men like she goes through Cheetos, John.
Man, that's brutal, Ditzy.
Well, the truth always is, John. I don't know how anyone could have looked at her cottage cheese thighs, John, and not thrown up. I gotta go now. Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. Up next, we got Shady calling in.
What's up, John?
Shady, you got some comments on what we talked about tonight?
Yeah, I want to talk about Roseanne.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
How did she ever get on TV with that big bloated face of hers? She's almost as ugly as Oprah.
And what does that have to do with her tweet, Shady?
It has nothing to do with her tweet.
Then why are you calling in?
Well, it's simple, John. If nobody would have ever gave Roseanne a chance, we would have never had to see that tweet. But because people are stupid and they want to see her ugly face on TV again.
Okay, Shady.
John, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead, Shady.
What happened to all the beautiful people, John?
What do you mean?
Harvey Weinstein, he be touching people wrong. Then you got Rosie O'Donnell, she be twittering wrong. Then you got Oprah, she's just wrong. And let's not forget Nancy and Hillary, the wicked witches of wrong.
Okay, Shady. Whatever you say. Thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Cora in Naples, Florida. Do you mean Shady?
Yeah, that way we hear less of you.
Okay, thanks for your call. Up next is a virtual call. Mr. Fabulous, what say you?
Oh, hello. Your show is fabulous, and so am I.
All right, thanks for your call. And our final call comes in from Rusty. You're our last caller. Make it good.
Yo, I like to just say one thing if I might.
Well, the floor is yours.
I just like to say I don't know what the hell's going on with this damn country and all.
Mr. President, Miss Kardashian is here to see you.
Tell her I'll be with her in a minute. Just finishing up my latest tweet. What's up, people? This is the D. Things are all good. Getting ready to hang out with Kim Kardashian. Hashtag big. Hashtag boobs. Hashtag huge. Our first caller is on the Texas border. What say you?
I see aliens every day. They keep crossing the border left and right and left and right. Sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 10. All of them different kind of sizes. And they all just walk through.
Now, do you ever see any alien ships, though?
No, they're just hopping the fence.
Oh, those kind of aliens. Well, thanks for letting us know, and thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Washington, D.C. Donald, you're up next.
John, I'm a little confused. When you say aliens, are you talking about from Mexico?
No, I'm talking about people from space.
I don't like MySpace. I prefer Twitter. I got something to tweet right now. Hang on. I'm on the radio and nobody's listening. Hashtag huge.
Okay, sir. Thanks for your call. Now over to Chicago. Pepper, you're up next.
If I don't find me a baby daddy soon, I'm gonna have to get me one of them sex robots.
Oh, you're looking into buying one?
That's right. Mama gotta get her loving someplace, babies. And can I say one more thing?
Sure, go ahead.
That ditzy stupid is an ugly hoe.
Okay, thanks for your opinion and your call. Our next call goes out to Gordy in Canada. What say you?
I saw that movie, eh?
What movie are you referring to?
Aliens, eh? With the thing from space, eh? With the big mouth and everything. It came popping out of the chest, eh? That was gross, eh?
Yeah, but we're not talking about the movie. We're talking about real life aliens.
Well, I don't know any, eh? I got some popcorn, eh? Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. Now out to Area 51. Okay, thanks for your call. Our next call comes in from Virtual Land.
Oh boy, it's a real
a mess down here. I seen an alien come down here about all the time, and you wouldn't believe it now. You wouldn't believe it because he just come down here, and he come down here with a spaceship, man. He said, peace on earth, and then I looked at him, and I said, oh, man, are you Jesus? He says, no, I ain't Jesus. I'm Elvis Presley.
He said he was Elvis.
That's right, man. He said he was Elvis, man. So I told him, I said, hey, you know, if you're Elvis, why don't you sing me a song?
And what'd he say to that?
Oh, he said he gave that up for Lent. That's about all I got to say. Good show. Talk to you later.
Okay, thanks for your call. Over to Detroit. Abu, you're up next.
Oh, John, I saw a spaceship one time. It was very, very scary.
Well, tell us about it.
Oh, it came down from the sky and it picked up a cow and it spit it up and beamed him up into space and then it flew over and then the next thing I knew, disappeared. Boom, gone.
And that was scary?
Well, I scared very easily.
Okay, Abu, thanks for your call. Back out to Washington, D.C. Ditzy, you're up next.
Hi, John. I saw that movie, too. It had Sigourney Weaver in it.
Ditzy, we're not talking about the movie Alien.
Oh, was it that second movie? I forgot the name of it.
You mean Alien 2?
Yeah, that's it.
No, but we're not talking about the movie.
Oh, are you talking about that movie with Tom Cruise?
You mean War of the Worlds?
That's the one.
No, I'm not talking about that one either. I'm talking about real-life aliens, Ditzy.
Oh, the president's trying to fix that, John. Just give him time. Bye.
Okay, thanks for your call. All right, now back out to Detroit. We've got Shady on line 2.
John, you've got to see what I'm looking at right now.
Well, what are you seeing?
Now, you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
What is it?
I can't believe my eyes.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Listen, I don't know if it's aliens, but it's weird.
What is it, Shady?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, you've got all of us on the edge of our seats. What do you see?
Well, it's... Oh, forget it, John. It's just a fat lady in a purple muumuu.
A purple muumuu?
You know, the things that fat ladies wear. Sorry to bother you, John.
Okay, thanks for your call, I think. And our last call this evening goes out to Boston. Carrie, you're up next. Okay, thanks for your call.
Give me the bubble bath.
Unfortunately, Captain, you used the last of it the other day.
Oh, I'm sick of running out of everything.
It's hard to buy things, Captain, when we're out of money.
Well, maybe I should just come out of retirement then.
Do not forget, we need to lay low.
Oh, that's all you ever do. And that's never any fun.
Well, what do you propose to do?
I could just do a quickie mart. You know, to get a few things.
That seems risky, Captain.
Oh, like we never do anything risky. Remember last Friday with the cucumber? Now that was risky.
I suppose if we are quick about it.
Breaking news. The president is about to speak from the Oval Office. We take you there now. Hello, my fellow Americans. Before we get into it, I wanted to give a big shout out to that Las Vegas hockey team and all the men and women in the military. With that being said, I've decided to impose more tariffs, this time on California. Any movie that comes out of California will be taxed in a huge way. We're now gonna build a wall around your state just to teach you a lesson. Any questions?
What about the Russian investigation?
Like I've said before, it's all fake news. Repeat it with me. Fake news. No more questions.
Oh, I wish somebody would do something about him.
What do you want them to do?
Oh, aren't you looking dashing tonight?
I thought I would try out that new cape you made for me.
See, I told you a pink cape would go well with your suit.
I have to say, I'm quite impressed.
Have you seen my utility belt?
Well,
Wait a minute. What's that on your waist?
Well,
That's my utility belt.
Well, I thought it went well with the cape.
Oh, well, it does, but you can't wear it. That's mine. I was gonna wear it tonight.
You look much better without the belt.
But that's where I keep all my fancy gadgets.
Yes, the gadgets are handy.
Listen, we're gonna have to stop somewhere else to get you a belt because I want mine back.
But it looks all bulky on you. And look, my saber fits perfectly.
Well, your saber fits anywhere perfectly. It's not the biggest thing on the planet.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Are you ready?
Yes, Captain, I am.
Fine.
It's time for us to head to you out there in Radio Land. Give us a call on that secret hotline. You can find it on our website, www.jailabang.com. Yes, we're trying to drive some hits to the website. If we told you the number here, you'd call us, and even our haters would call us, and then, well, it would be really hard to do a show when everybody's hating on us. Looks like our first call is coming in. Tex, you're our first caller. What say you?
Boy, don't try to tell everybody there's no life on Mars. What are you, crazy? Didn't you see that movie called Mars Attacks?
Yeah, but that was a movie.
Are you stupid, boy? Don't you know they use the movies to tell us what's going on with the world? That way we get used to it, you know?
So you're saying the movie Mars Attacks depicts the future of our interactions with Martians?
Damn right, boy. We gotta get ready for those damn Martians, you know? They gonna come and shoot our brains out. Didn't you see what they did to Jack Nicholson in that movie?
Like I said, sir, it's only a movie.
Well, don't come crying to me when they blow your brains out.
Okay, sir. Thanks for your call. Our next call is going up to Ottawa, Canada. Gordy, welcome back to the show.
Trump's a punk, eh?
And why do you say that?
Because he's picking on Trudeau, eh? That's our guy, eh? What's he trying to start a war with us, eh?
Well, I don't think a trade war with Canada would make much of a difference, to be honest with you.
We're tough, eh?
I mean, seriously, what are you going to take away from the U.S. that we really need from Canada?
All kinds of stuff, eh?
What, like hockey? Our teams are better than yours.
Oh, that's not fair, eh? You got more money, eh?
And that's why we're not too worried about you. Thanks for your call. I've got a whole family of Canadian relatives, so don't come to me and tell me how great Canadians are. Over to Austin, Texas, we've got Alex. AJ. What say you?
Get ready for this. America is a racist cesspit. Everyone is guilty, including you and your family. The TSA convicted pedophiles must now take you to a private rape room to make sure Al-Qaeda is not in your grandma's colostomy bag.
Okay, thanks for your call. Now our next call goes out to Chicago. Peppa, what say you?
Oh, babies, Obama never had this problem.
What problem are you referring to?
The problem of all the people's not liking Trump.
Obviously, he's not Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Obama's a sexy one, and Trump is as fake as a dissy stupid.
So you're not a fan of Trump, I see.
Oh, no, babies. I love Obama.
Well, who are you going to vote for in the next election?
Well, Michelle Obama's going to be there.
Some people think she is going to be there. Would you vote for Oprah?
Oh, I loves her. She be a smart woman.
Yeah, I guess some people would call her smart. Okay, thanks for your call. Now we're heading out to Detroit. Abu, what say you?
Oh, hello, John. I just wanted to call in and say everybody needs to chill out.
That's why you're calling in?
Yes, everybody is so uptight these days. They can't have any fun. They get mad over this and mad over that. Why can't everybody just be happy?
Well, Abu, there's a lot of negative things going on in the world that affects people's happiness.
Like what, John?
Their jobs, for one.
Oh, I love working. I have 3 jobs right now.
You have 3 jobs. You must have a lot of money.
No, I don't have much money. I don't understand it, but there is something called taxes that they take from me.
Well, join the club. None of us really know why they take the taxes from us.
But I'm happy to work.
Well, Abu, you're one of the few.
Well, I don't like when people are sad. Should I sing a song?
I mean, do you have a song that can cheer us up, Abu?
Oh, yes, I have a whole bunch of songs that could cheer us up.
Cheer us up? What are you down to?
No, I meant everybody out there.
Go ahead and sing us a song, Abu.
Okay, hold on. I got to count it now. 1, 2, 3. Sunshine on a cloudy day. Yes, baby, sunshine on a cloudy day. If you're feeling sad, baby, don't be mad, baby.
glad. Yes!
Okay, Abu, thanks for your call. Our next call comes in from Washington, D.C. Ditzy, welcome to the show.
Hi, John.
What's going on, Ditzy? Thanks for calling.
Well, John, I just wanted to reply to that baby mama.
You and Pepper are at it again, huh?
It's not my fault, John. Her big fat mouth keeps running, John. You think with everything she stuffs in her mouth, she wouldn't have time to talk, John. And let's talk about her choice of men, John.
What do you mean, her choice in men?
She's got so many baby daddies, John, that the FBI has all 12 on the top 10 most wanted list, John.
So you're saying she likes criminals?
It appears to be that way, John. Anyways, I've got to get back to work. I've got tweets to manage. Bye.
Okay, Ditzy, thanks for your call. Our next call goes back out to Detroit. Shady, you're the last caller.
John, please don't have that guy sing on the radio anymore. I was sitting here in the toilet, comfortably numb, minding my own business, and his voice came on, and all of a sudden, I was constipated. So please, for the love of God, don't have him sing on the radio anymore.
Okay, Shady, thanks for your call.
So what do you propose, Captain?
I told you, silly. There's a Quickie Mart just down the street. It's perfect. And who knows, we might meet a few new friends.
Friends are overrated, Captain.
Oh, that's what you think. You just haven't met the right people yet. As soon as we can leave this boring town, I'll introduce you to some great people. They'll make you feel so gay and happy.
Well then, let's get ready.
Oh, I love it when you say those words. Captain Rainbow, away!
We got a few minutes before our guest joins us, so we thought we would head out to the phones to let you have your say about the things that are on your mind. So dial us up on that secret banger hotline. You can find that out if you're diligent enough by going to that website. Our first call is coming in from Seattle, Washington. Kurt, what's on your mind?
Hello, am I on the air?
Yes, you're on the air.
I'm from Seattle,
Yes, we know that.
and this is the first time I'm listening to you.
Okay, well, thanks for listening. Are you calling in for any other reason?
No, I just wanted to call in and say I was listening.
All right, well, thanks for your call. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to call in, please have something to talk about. Please comment on maybe something that's happening in the news. Maybe you want to discuss an issue that we don't talk about here. But have something to talk about. Our next call is coming in from Naples, Florida, listening to us on Bubba Army Radio. Cora, what say you?
I say I called the wrong number. Forget it.
Okay, thanks for your call. Up next, we have Pedro listening to us on Radio Love in California. What do you want to talk about?
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, we getting free health care, man.
Are you illegal, sir?
No, man, I'm undocumented, man.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
No, man, undocumented doesn't mean I'm illegal, man. They wouldn't give me health care if I was illegal, man.
Okay, thanks for your call. Our next call coming in from Detroit, Michigan.
What the hell are we going to do about these people next door, John? They're making all kinds of noise again.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it, Shady.
What do you mean there's nothing we can do?
Well, it's their property, Shady. They can do whatever they want.
We have rights too, John.
What kind of rights do you mean?
Well, they're causing a health hazard over there.
What do you mean a health hazard?
There's so much ugly over there that I might be permanently damaged and end up with post-traumatic naked syndrome.
I don't think that's a thing.
Well, if they keep it up, I might have the first case of it. And then who knows, it might spread like a Zika virus. So you see, it should be declared a national emergency.
Well, maybe you should lobby the president, Shady.
You know, that's a good idea. You got the phone number to the White House?
No, I'm sure you can look it up online. I'm going to have to let you go now. I got to get back to the show.
Oh, right. No problem, John. Oh, hey, one more thing, though.
What's that, Shady?
We're almost out of TP again.
Well, I've got no money to buy any.
Well, what do we got to do? I've been going 3 times a day after eating all that cabbage soup. And you know cabbage soup stain marks are the worst.
That's TMI, Shady. Thanks for your call. Our next call comes in from Montreal, Quebec.
What the hell? G7's my ass. What does the G stand for?
That's a good question. Maybe globalist?
Tell them they can go to hell. Damn New World Order. That is stupid.
Okay, thanks for your call. That's a good trivia question, ladies and gentlemen. What does the G stand for in G7 or G8 or G20? Yet old Merkel over there, she was lamenting that the world order since World War II might be in danger because Donald Trump's president. And our next call, we're going back out to Canada. This time, Ottawa. Gordy, you're up next. What say you?
Oh, the G stands for give me some money, eh?
I don't think it stands for give me some money. They have enough money.
Oh, they're never happy, eh?
Well, that's true. The rich are never happy with having just billions. They want trillions. As if that could change their life for the better.
Oh, it does, eh? When you have lots of money, eh? You can do whatever you want, eh?
But having billions should be enough to keep you happy. I mean, I'm all for building wealth and all, but after about $1 billion, you'd think you'd be okay with just, okay, we're good. Next one in line so the rest of us can get some of that billions. But no, they want to have 14, 15, 16 billion. Somebody one day will be a trillionaire. Because you need more than $1 trillion. Life's hard unless you have $1 trillion. You didn't know that. You can't have all those luxuries unless you have $1 trillion at your disposal.
Well, we all need money, eh?
Thank you, Gordy, for your call. Our next call, we're heading over to jolly old England. Listening to us on Vulcan Sound Radio, Henry, what say you?
Apparently, Russia is building a giant war cloud.
Yeah, I read that this morning on Defense One.
Apparently, they want to make it rain on everybody.
Sir, that's not what they mean by a cloud.
I am sick of all this damn weather modification.
Sir, they're not talking about a cloud in the sky. It's a data cloud.
You mean like a doctor?
I don't think you're getting it, sir.
Anyways, I have to go. It's almost tea time.
Okay, thank you, Henry, for your call. Up next is Donald from D.C. You're our last call. Make it good.
John, I just want to say one thing. Those people at the G7, they're all huge supporters of the New World Order. Globalists, John. You know what that means? That means they want to run the world. And if you don't listen to them, they get mad at you. My buddy Putin, just trying to be friends with him. And they're criticizing me because Putin annexed part of a country. Yet they bombed Libya into submission. Their leader got killed. Now they want to do the same with Assad. If you ask me, they're just big league babies. It's huge.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Mr. President, you have a call on line 2.
Who is it?
He says he's your brother from another mother.
Oh, that's probably for the last guy. Tell him Barry doesn't live here anymore. I think he moved to Kenya or something.
He's insisting on speaking with you, sir.
Oh, for Jiminy Crickets. How am I supposed to tweet when I'm always having to take phone calls?
I don't know, sir.
Fine, put him on.
Sir, you're on line with the president. Hey, Big D, what's going on?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. President. I'm Shady.
Do I know you?
Well, not directly. I was gonna vote for you in the last election, but I ate cabbage soup the night before, and I had an emergency case of the toilet seat blues, so I was caught short the whole day.
What the hell do you want? I'm a busy man.
Well, I've got a big problem, Mr. President.
What's your problem?
Well, let me tell you, Mr. President. Ever since Joe Bob and the bumpkin backwood yokels moved in, we can't get any peace or quiet around here. They're having another bucolic backyard bacchanalia as we speak. That's the 5th time this week, Mr. President, so we need your help.
Well, it's a free country.
I don't know who told you that, but they're wrong. The only thing free is the visual pollution radiating from all the naked ugliness.
And what's wrong with seeing a little boob?
I'm not talking about you, Mr. President, and they are little.
Oh, even better. I love big, huge boobs.
Listen here, you haven't seen a topless redneck hee-hawing around a campfire, bouncing around with all his man boobs. It ain't pretty.
I don't associate with those people unless I'm running for elections.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought, Mr. President. So I need your help. Can you do something about all the hickory doodah before it becomes a big problem?
I don't see a problem here.
What do you mean you don't see a problem? If you don't stop them now, the next thing you know, they'll be jumping the fence like the Mexicans.
Why are you bothering me with this? I've got huge problems to deal with, especially in the Southwest region.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. President.
I don't think you understand. I'm too busy for this.
Well, maybe you need to hire an assistant.
Oh, Bill sent a few over to help me out, but they can't handle the big league issues.
Listen here. What's your problem, Mr. President? Maybe I can help you.
Oh, it's top secret. I have to go now. We're having a national emergency, and I have to tweet about it.
So dial us up on that secret Banger hotline. You can get that on the website, www.jailabang.com. And if you don't go to that Banger website, you're not going to find out all the latest information on what's going on with the John LeBang Show. Going out to Pepper in Chicago.
Oh, honey, I can't hear you on the radio anymore.
Well, Pepper, we're looking for an affiliate out in Chicago right now.
That's good, babies. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
That bitch is stupid, you know? She talking about my cottage cheese. Well, I tell you what, babies, I'd rather be playing with real cottage cheese than those silicone fat lips she got. She be so ugly, ain't no baby daddies be wanting her.
Okay, Pepper, thanks for your call. Up next is Shady, calling from Detroit.
John.
Shady.
Listen here, John. I got a question for you.
What's that, Shady?
Do you know a good pizza place around here?
Well, there's that Muhammad shop down the street.
No, they don't have pepperoni, John. John, do you believe Hillary Clinton was mocking James Comey?
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I actually replied to her tweet.
It's like criminal on criminal tweeting, John.
Hey, I know, Shady. I mean, Hillary's got nothing to say in this. Now that we know Comey was doing what he was doing, she's going to get reinvestigated.
This time when she falls on her face, there ain't going to be a call to save her.
All right, Shady, thanks for your call. Our next call going out to Canada. Gordy, you're on the John LeBang Show.
How come you're not in Canada, eh?
I don't know. Most of the Canadian stations that I've contacted have been real snobby with me.
Oh, we're not snobby, eh?
Listen, like I've said before, I have Canadian relatives. I know exactly how Canadians act.
Oh, we're nice people, eh?
Whatever you say. Thanks for your call. Going out to Boston, Massachusetts, Carrie. Welcome back to the show. Okay, well, thanks for your call.
Welcome to Mohammed's Pizza and Terror Shop. How may I help you?
Oh, man, I want to get something to eat, man.
Okay, what would you like to order, sir?
I'm going to get a pizza with some pepperoni on it, man.
I'm sorry, sir. We do not have pepperoni.
What you mean we ain't got no pepperoni, man? There's a pizza place, ain't it?
This is a pizza place, but we do not carry any pork products.
Ain't got no bacon, man?
Nope, no bacon either.
What about sausage, man?
No, dude, we don't have any sausage either.
Well, what kind of toppings you got, man?
Oh, we have many, many toppings. You could have halal meat.
The hell is that? That sounds like a disease, man.
Oh, no, it is very good.
And what do you call it, man?
Halal meat.
Halal who, man?
Oh, it is very, very good.
Listen here, man. I can't eat something I can't pronounce, man. You got any suggestions, man? Because I'm hungry.
Well, you could have the chicken shawarma pizza.
Chicken who?
The chicken shawarma pizza.
What the hell is a shawarma? Man, that sounds like something that come out of you, man. Are you sure that's food?
Oh, it is a very tasty meal. We make chicken and we put the seasoning on it. It is very good.
Do I have to call the health department on you?
Oh, no, this is food. It is very, very good.
No, man, I don't want that.
Well, you could put on lots of veggies.
No, do I look like a vegan, man? Look at me, man. Do I look like one, man?
What is a vegan?
Man, them those skinny people that look like they're dying, man. Do I look like I'm skinny and dying, man?
No, sir. You do not look skinny.
What are you saying? I'm looking fat, man?
No, sir. I did not say that either.
Well, you better know, man, because this is a condition, man.
Whoa, I am very sorry about that.
Do you have any fish in here?
Oh, we could put sardines on the pizza.
No, man, you ever taste a sardine? You give them to the people on the street so they ain't got nothing to eat, man. You see I'll be eating? There's lots of me here. You got any kind of fish, man? I smell tuna around here, man.
No, we don't have tuna, sir.
Now take a whiff. I know I can smell tuna, man.
Oh, you know, it does smell like tuna in here.
Well, put some tuna on it, man.
But, sir, we don't have tuna here.
Now, I can smell tuna, man. It's all over. Take a deep whiff, man. Put some tuna on that pizza, man.
But I'm sorry, sir. We do not have tuna.
Man, look it. It's coming from that chick over there. Maybe she knows.
Who?
That chick with the mask on and everything, man. You know, what do they call that, a puka? Oh, the burka. Man, I can smell tuna coming from her, man. She got it all over her. She must been making a tuna sandwich or something, man.
I don't know. I will ask her.
Excuse me, miss. You got tuna?
But, sir, we do not have tuna.
Oh, man, forget it. I'm out of here. I'll never come back here. This place is crazy. There ain't no pig in here. I'm going to Timmy Ho's.
Thank you for coming, sir. Goodbye.
This is a breaking news alert. The summit in Singapore. Let's head over to Wilbert, our correspondent in Singapore.
Thanks, John. We're just moments away from the president and the leader of North Korea meeting face to face for the very first time. Here they come.
Hey, Kim. Nice to meet you finally.
Thank you for meeting me, Most Honorable Donald.
How was the trip?
It was a beautiful limousine. Thank you. May I say your hair looks exceptionally blonde today.
Thanks a lot, Kim. I was going to compliment you on your haircut, too. Who's your barber?
It's one of Dennis Rodman's friends.
Oh, I talked to him earlier. He was bawling his eyes out.
Well, shall we begin?
First, we gotta take pictures. Suck in the gut a little.
I'll do my best, Most Honorable Donald.
Remember, this is huge.
How's this for a smile?
Oh, it looks like you're happy. Like big league happy. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Mr. President, what are you going to talk about?
That's classified. Thanks for the questions. We're gonna go inside now. Stormy's waiting for us.
Well, there they go, John. The president and the leader of North Korea in a historic summit right here in Singapore. This is Wilbert Hillbilly. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Well, that's it for that beer. Leroy, you want to give me another beer?
Okay, Uncle Shady.
Make sure it's cold this time.
You want me to get that, Uncle Shady?
No, Leroy, I'll handle it. You just get that beer.
Okay, Uncle Shady.
Caller ID, scam likely. Oh, let's have some fun with this. Hello, Shady Superfly Sexy Service. How may I help you?
Hello, I am calling about your Microsoft computer. We noticed that you had a virus.
You guys ever find out what's making my bum itch?
Sir, this is Microsoft technical support.
No, I don't need any support. I just need you to tell me how to stop the itching.
Sir, this is Microsoft.
No, it's not soft. It's all red and bumpy. I told you.
Sir, this is Microsoft technical support. Your computer has a virus.
I know I got a virus. That's why my butt's itching. So what are you going to do about it? That's what I thought. Gets them every time. What? Arkansas? Who the hell's calling from Arkansas? Must be them calling back. Hello, Shady Superfly Sexy Service. How may I help you?
I'm looking for some hookers. Does anybody have any hookers? I need some hookers.
I know what you mean. I could use one myself. You want to go out and look for some?
Well, I can't get away from Hiller. I was wondering if you could send them FedEx.
Well, from what I remember, they like sex, but I think you have to pay more if they have to travel. If you hang on a minute, I can get the number for this girl named Monica. I believe she's mobile.
No more Monicas, please. Jesus Christ. What are you trying to fucking kill me?
I know what you mean. The last time I was with her, she almost killed me too. Listen here, my beer's here, so I've got to let you go. Have a good day. Bye.
Who was that, Uncle Shady?
Oh, some guy who dated Monica.
Who's that, Uncle Shady?
Well, let's just say she's an intern, and I turned her in. Now let's go back to watching some television, Leroy.
Okay, Uncle Shady.
We do not allow robots in the store.
Oh, okay. Idork? Engine service? You better wait outside. We don't want any trouble. Ignorant!
How may I help you?
Oh, I'd like to buy a lottery ticket.
Who did you vote for?
Oh, I didn't vote.
What you mean you did not vote?
Oh, I was frozen in cryostasis.
What is this cryostasis?
Oh, it means I was frozen solid.
Like Captain America?
Oh, well, you could say that, but just not as long.
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not a racist.
I don't believe you.
Trust me, I know. Now, can I get a lottery ticket?
Who do you like better, Israel or the Palestinians?
Oh, I don't know either one. I'm kind of new to the neighborhood.
I have one more question for you.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Do you like soccer or football?
Aren't they the same thing?
No.
Oh, well, I'm not very good at sports. I preferred Star Trek.
Okay, Uncle, I am ready to work.
Oh, hi, Abu.
Oh, hello, Nerd Eye. Nice to see you. Do you know this man? Oh, yes, we play video games together. Is he a racist? Oh, no, Uncle. He is not a racist. He is a scientist. What do you want?
Oh, just give me one of those easy picks.
That would be $2.
Oh, okay, here you go.
Here's your damn ticket. Now get out of my store.
All right, I'll see you next time.
Leroy, is the geek back?
I don't think so, Uncle Shady.
Well, I hope he gets back soon. I'm out of beer.
We're out of a lot of things, Uncle Shady.
I know, Leroy. I know. What are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just checking my messages, Uncle Shady.
Are you on that dating site again?
Yeah, Uncle Shady.
Leroy, I told you to get off that site. Ain't no woman on there worth talking to.
Well, I'm talking to a couple of them, Uncle Shady.
Yeah? Then why haven't you been on a date yet?
I don't know, Uncle Shady. One of them said we could go out.
Where did she say that?
About a week ago, Uncle Shady.
So when you going out, Leroy?
I don't know, Uncle Shady. She won't reply to me, Uncle Shady.
Well, what kind of messages have you been sending?
Well, I've been asking her about doing some things, but she hasn't replied to me yet, Uncle Shady.
How many times have you asked her to do things, Leroy?
It's 3 times now, Uncle Shady.
And has she ignored you every time?
That's right, Uncle Shady.
Now, does she ignore you when you talk about her?
No, Uncle Shady. If I ask her how she's doing, she'll tell me how she's doing.
Well, that means one thing then, Leroy. She's got someone better to hang out with than you.
Then why did she say she'd go out with me, Uncle Shady?
She's just keeping you in the circle, Leroy. In case she doesn't have something to do one night, she'll call you up so you spend money on her. Now, what about the other girls you're talking to?
Well, this one here, Uncle Shady, she seems to really like me, Uncle Shady.
Well, why haven't you gone out on a date with her?
Well, she's married, Uncle Shady.
So she's just keeping you as a backup, too. See, she's just like the other girl. You just don't know it.
I don't understand, Uncle Shady.
You're just the backup, Leroy. You're there when they're either bored, lonely, or feel like doing something different than they normally do. Otherwise, Leroy, you're not important.
I don't understand, Uncle Shady.
Listen here, Leroy. If women ain't giving you attention, you're not important. If they're married, you're only important when their husband isn't around. It's normal behavior these days. You're in that friends with benefits zone, and normally the benefits you won't get. And when you do get it, it's only because she has time to fit you in.
Uncle Shady, I don't get any of that.
That's because you're not important, Leroy. Listen to what I'm saying. If the woman ain't chasing after you and making you the number one priority above all else and finds a way to make it happen, she doesn't want you, Leroy. She only wants you around when she got the time to be around you.
But the one says she really likes me, Uncle Shady.
Yeah? How often do you see her?
Well...
Yeah, when she can sneak around all the other people. If she's only sneaking around to meet with you, Leroy, you're not number one. You're probably more like number 2.
Well, how do I find a good woman, Uncle Shady?
These days, it's a crapshoot, Leroy. I don't know if there are good women anymore.
What am I going to do, Uncle Shady?
Well, you could get yourself a blow-up doll or a sex robot.
But they're not real women, Uncle Shady.
Yeah, well, that might be a bonus, Leroy, because that means you don't have to hear their complaining either.
All right, I'm back.
All right, where's my beer, geek?
Oh, I forgot it.
What do you mean you forgot it?
It just slipped my mind.
You must have been thinking about women.
No, I was thinking about the lottery ticket.
I'll get the phone. MW. Oh, it's Maria. Hello, Maria.
Oh, you knew it was me?
Well, that's what caller ID is for. Didn't you know that? What are you calling for now?
Oh, I'm calling for a favor.
I know you're calling for a favor. That's the only time you ever call. So what the hell do you want?
Well, I can't get anybody else to do this for me. So I was wondering if you could help me out.
Help you out with what?
I'm having so much trouble with everything. I was wondering if you could help me.
Let me make this clear to you. I'm not interested. Why don't you call one of those men you go out with and have them do it?
Well, none of them were able to help.
They're finally getting smart. How about this for a novel idea? Why don't you find one man, keep him, make him happy, and then maybe you'll have someone to do stuff for you when you need it done.
But I don't want one man.
And that's why you don't have anyone to help you. With that being said, I got one more thing for you. Goodbye.
Who was that, Uncle Shady?
Oh, one of those kind of women I was warning you about, Leroy.
What she want?
The kind of woman that only wants you around when they need something. Now, since there's no more beer here, and the geek forgot to buy some, I'm heading out. So hold my calls until I return. Bye.
All right, Kim. We're going to have to break for now. Go back to your country for a while. Keep smiling. Be happy.
Thank you, Most Honorable Donald. I will do that. Sayonara.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that Japanese?
I believe so. I was just saying goodbye.
Oh, kind of like Arnold says hasta la vista, baby. I get it now. Stormy, show him out.
Until we meet again, Most Honorable Donald. Thank you.
Boy, what a day. One more tweet and then I'm going to bed. Hey, everyone. Just finished with Kim. Not hashtag Kardashian, but hashtag ding dong. Had a great time. It was huge. Hashtag Big Lee huge.
Mr. President, the President of Russia is on the phone for you, sir.
Tell him I can't take his call at the moment.
He's insisting on speaking with you, sir.
Tell him I'm unavailable, and I'll call him when the heat's off.
Whatever you say, Mr. President.
Now I gotta tweet about it before it becomes big league news. Hey everyone, the Big D here. Vlad just tried to call me, and I said hell no. I told you I was tough on Russia. Hashtag huge, so huge. That should keep him off my back.
Mr. President.
What do you want now?
CNN is calling, sir. They want to talk about your latest tweet.
Oh, jeez. Tell them I'm busy.
What should I tell them you're doing, sir?
Tell them I'm dropping a deuce. Forget it. Let me tweet about it. Hey, everyone. CNN's bugging the hell out of me again. Going to drop a deuce. It'll be hashtag huge.
Look at that, Uncle Shady. It's raining like crazy.
I know, Leroy. Guess it's the end of the world.
What?
Well, look at the kind of weather we've been having. Rain one day, flood you out. 2 days later, it's dry as could be.
I'm still confused.
Like I said before, Leroy, that's not hard. We got the volcanoes going like crazy. We got earthquakes. We got crazy weather. Hell, Hillary almost became president. If that's not a sign that the end of the world is near, then nothing is, Leroy.
Well, maybe it's global warming, Uncle Shady.
Don't tell me you believe in that.
Well, that's what they tell us is happening, Uncle Shady.
In the 70s, they said it was cooling.
Well, maybe it was, Uncle Shady.
Listen here, Leroy, it's really simple. First off, let's go back a long time ago to the dinosaurs. It was like Jurassic Park, but for real.
I think you mean Jurassic World, Uncle Shady.
Now pay attention to what I'm telling you.
Okay, Uncle Shady.
You had the T-Rexes and the Triceratops and the Brontosaurus Rex all chilling out because it was hot as could be. See, that was called the tropical period, Leroy. And I'm not talking about that once-a-month thing from those girls from Tahiti.
What girls, Uncle Shady?
Never mind, Leroy. Just pay attention.
Okay.
Now, according to the people who study this, they tell us CO2 was greater in that period. They also tell us that there was more life during that period. So, periodly speaking, it was warmer out, period.
Yeah, but didn't all the dinosaurs die, Uncle Shady?
Well, according to the people who study this sort of thing, they claim a big old meteor asteroid big thing slammed into the Earth and caused an ice age and the extinction of all those dinosaurs.
Well, everybody knows that, Uncle Shady.
I'm trying to make a point here, Leroy. Will you just shut up?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now let me ask you a question, Leroy. Why did the Earth warm up?
I don't know, Uncle Shady.
That's no big thing, Leroy. Because 3/4 of the world population don't know.
Well, what happened, Uncle Shady?
The Earth warmed up by itself. That's what happened, Leroy.
Are you sure, Uncle Shady?
Listen here, this ain't my information.
But I keep hearing on the news that it's our fault, Uncle Shady.
Leroy, you're in big trouble. Now go get me another beer before I get thirsty.
Okay, Uncle Shady.
Gotta teach that kid everything.
You've been listening to a special broadcast of the John LeBang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 7, Donald and the Twittering Ding Dongs.